Welcome to this tutorial video. The goal of this video is to give an explanation on how to set up a custom form. The custom forms template setup allows the user to create forms with custom questions that are tailored specifically to the preference of the practitioner's needs. The template setup allows for the ability to add several different types of questions using drop-down menus, checkboxes, radio buttons, and many more. Scoring can be added to each question, allowing the user to make conclusions based on the answers received. First, let's go over how to navigate to the custom form builder. From the diary screen, click on the settings button. The settings screen will open. Click on the entity settings tab. Navigate to the workflow event template panel. The panel will expand once clicked on. Click on the choose event type drop-down menu and click on the custom option. Click on the add template button. The workflow event template form builder screen will open. Template description is the name for the type of form being created. Click on the custom text field to change the form name. Placeholders allow the user to customize the template with pre-filled information relevant to the recipient when using a placeholder. Click on the choose drop-down menu to select the desired placeholder. For more information regarding placeholders, please refer to the workflow event placeholders user manual linked in this video's description. Now let us go over the available fields on the form builder. Click on the Untitled Form field and type the desired form name. The form description allows the user to add a small explanation of what the form is about. The user is able to add questions to the form, which is customizable to the needs of the practice. The Question 1 field is where the desired first question can be typed. To change the type of question, click on the Short Text drop-down menu to view the various options. The currently selected question type is short text, which allows for a one-line text response. Longer text answers can be given by using the paragraph option. Linear slider gives the user an option of choosing an answer on a numerical scale with a customizable range. The whole number option allows the user to give an answer that is a whole number, whereas the decimal number option allows for an answer to contain decimal points. The date option gives a respondent the ability to select a date from a calendar. A time slot in 15-minute intervals becomes available to the respondent when selecting the time option. A checkbox will need to be ticked in order to answer a checkbox option question. The custom form allows for questions where respondents is able to either upload a file using the file upload option or upload an image using the image upload option. Drop-down is used if a question needs an answer from a drop-down list of specific answers. The selected answer will populate the answer field. Check drop-down is used if a question needs to be answered from a list of specific answers. However, the respondent's answer will remain highlighted with the other options still visible. Adding drawable images to custom forms allows the practice to add images to a form, which enables the patient to draw and make indications on the provided images. Radio buttons allow the respondent to select the most appropriate answer from a selection of answers. Only one answer can be selected at a time. By using a checkbox option question, the respondent is able to tick multiple of the most relevant answers. If the user would like the respondent to add a signature to the form, the user can select the signature option. Click on the full row drop-down menu to select how the question will be displayed on the form. A full row will display the question over a span of 4 columns on the screen. Half row will display a question over 2 columns on the screen. And quarter row will display over only 1 column of the screen. Click on the field name and type a description or name for the field. Please note that field names are compulsory in order to save the form. By ticking the patient question checkbox, the question will be marked for the patient to answer. By ticking on the doctor question checkbox, the question will be marked for the practitioner to answer. Users are able to add scoring with a customizable range to certain questions, which a practitioner can use as an aid in diagnosing a patient. Scoring can be used on the linear slider, checkbox, drop-down, check drop-down, radio buttons, and checkboxes. Tick the required checkbox to mark a question as compulsory. The respondent will not be able to complete the form without answering all of the required questions. If the user would like to delete a question, click on the trash can button. An attention pop-up will open to advise the user that they may have unsaved changes. If the user does not wish to remove the question, click on the Cancel button. Click on the OK button if the user would like to go forward with deleting the question. To add a new question to the form, click on the Add Question button. If the user would like to add a heading and subheading to a section, click on the Add Static Text button. A dividing line will be added to the form once clicking on the Add Divider button. Tick the Display Patient Details checkbox to allow the use of patient's personal information, which is pulled through from a patient's file. Tick the Include Patient Vitals checkbox to include vitals from the patient's most recent general examination checkup. Click on the Complete button to finalize the custom form. Click on the Close button to return to the settings screen without saving any changes. Click on the Save button to save and close the custom form and return to the settings screen. Click on the Close button to return to the diary without saving any workflow event settings. Click on the Save button to save any changes made on the settings screen and return to the diary screen.